Folks, Texas is big, really big. It's known for big hats, big steaks, and of course big oil. For decades, black gold has powered the Texan economy. But imagine this, deep beneath the Texan soil, something else has been waiting. We're not talking about another oil field, we're talking about a different kind of treasure, a discovery that could shift global power. Recent news points to a massive find, a huge deposit of gallium, right there in Texas, specifically at a place called Round Top Mountain. This element, perhaps unfamiliar to many, is a superstar in the high-tech world. Its discovery on US soil is a game-changer. Why is this such a big deal? Consider the world we live in. It's a world driven by technology, smartphones, supercomputers, advanced defense systems, and gallium plays a key role in making those components work. Finding a massive source of it right here in America is like finding a new, inexhaustible well. But instead of oil, it's a well of future technology. This discovery has ripples. Big ones. So, what is this mysterious gallium? It's an element, number 31 on the periodic table. A soft, silvery metal. One of its cool tricks? It can melt in your hand, but its real magic isn't about melting. It's like a secret spice that makes our technology so much more powerful. Gallium isn't usually found on its own in nature. It's typically a byproduct of processing other metals, like bauxite for aluminum or zinc ores. This makes it relatively rare in its refined form, and highly sought after. It's essential for a whole host of modern marvels. From the tiny LEDs that light up your screens to sophisticated radar systems, gallium arsenide, GAs, and gallium nitride, JN, are superstars here. They convert electricity into light very efficiently. This means brighter lights that use less energy. Gallium is helping us light up the world more sustainably. It's the quiet enabler of our connected, high-speed world. Let's zoom in on semiconductors. These are the brains of modern electronics. Tiny chips that perform incredible calculations. And gallium is becoming increasingly vital for them. Traditional silicon chips are amazing, no doubt. But we're always pushing the limits. We want faster, more powerful, more efficient. And that's where gallium steps onto the stage. Gallium arsenide, or GAS, has been a key player for a while. It has properties that silicon just can't match. Electrons move much faster through GAAs than through silicon. This means GAAS chips can operate at higher frequencies. Gallium nitride, or a JN, can handle even higher voltages and temperatures than GAAs. This makes it perfect for power electronics. JN is also a game-changer for radar systems and wireless communications. Gallium, through compounds like GAAs and JN, is a critical ingredient in this semiconductor recipe. Now let's talk about where most of this magical gallium comes from. For years, one nation has overwhelmingly dominated global production. That nation is China. Estimates vary, but China often accounts for over 90% of the world's primary gallium output. This isn't by accident. It's the result of strategic industrial policy. This dominance gives China considerable leverage. If one country controls most of a critical resource, they can influence its price. They can influence its availability. In 2023, China announced export controls on gallium and germanium, another critical material. This sent ripples of concern through global tech industries. It was a wake-up call, a stark reminder of the vulnerabilities in the supply chain. This is the geopolitical chessboard, and gallium is a very important piece. Enter Round Top Mountain, Texas. This isn't just any hill. Geologists now believe it holds a significant deposit of gallium, and not just gallium. Round Top is what's known as a polymetallic deposit. This means it contains a variety of valuable minerals all in one place. Think rare earth elements, lithium, beryllium, uranium, and now, a substantial amount of gallium. It's like a geological jackpot, a one-stop shop for critical materials. The sheer scale of the deposit is also noteworthy. We're talking about a potentially decades-long supply for the United States, enough to significantly reduce or even eliminate reliance on imports. The co-location with other critical minerals is also a massive advantage. This discovery couldn't have come at a more crucial time. So, what could a domestic gallium source from Round Top mean for the United States? Let's explore the potential benefits. Economically, it's a big deal. Developing this resource would mean jobs, high-skilled jobs in mining, processing, and related industries. It would stimulate regional economic growth in Texas and beyond. It would also mean significant investment in new technologies and infrastructure, creating a ripple effect across the American economy. Then there's the tech independence aspect. Imagine US semiconductor manufacturers having a secure domestic supply of gallium. No more worrying about export controls from other nations, no more price volatility due to geopolitical tensions. This stability would be invaluable. It would allow for long-term planning and investment in next-generation chip technologies. It would foster innovation and help keep America at the forefront of the tech race. This is about self-reliance. Gallium is critical for many defense applications: advanced radar systems, electronic warfare systems, satellite communications, guided missiles. Having a domestic supply ensures that the US military can access these vital materials without depending on potentially adversarial foreign sources. This strengthens national defense and enhances military readiness. It's a strategic imperative. Now let's be real. Mining any resource from the earth comes with challenges, especially environmental ones. Extracting gallium from Round Top Mountain will be no exception. We have to think about the land itself. Mining operations by their very nature disturb the landscape. There will be excavation, there will be rock removal. We need to consider how to minimize this impact and how to restore the land once operations cease. Responsible stewardship is key. Water is another major consideration. Mining and mineral processing often require significant amounts of water. Texas, especially West Texas where Round Top is located, can be an arid region. Water resources are precious. Any mining project will need a sustainable water management plan. This means using water efficiently, recycling it where possible, and ensuring that local water sources are not depleted or contaminated. Then there's the issue of waste products or tailings. After the valuable minerals are extracted, what's left over needs to be managed safely. Modern mining practices have advanced. There are ways to manage tailings responsibly to prevent them from polluting soil or water. We must get this right. Discovering a massive gallium deposit is one thing. Actually getting that gallium from the rock into a high-tech chip is another journey altogether. It's a long road, it's a complex process, and it requires significant investment. We're talking billions of dollars to build the mines, to construct the processing facilities, to develop the necessary infrastructure. This isn't a switch you can just flip overnight. First, there's the challenge of refining. Gallium usually needs to be processed to a very high purity, especially for semiconductor applications. Developing and scaling up these refining technologies domestically will be crucial. The US has expertise here, but capacity may need to be expanded, or new, more efficient methods might need to be pioneered. Then there's building out the entire supply chain. It's not just about mining and refining. You need transportation networks, specialized chemical suppliers, and a skilled workforce. This requires investment in education and training programs to ensure America has the human capital to support this new industry. So, what does this all mean for the bigger picture? The discovery of gallium at Round Top Mountain is more than just a local Texas story. It has the potential to reshape the global technology landscape. It could mark a significant shift in the US-China tech dynamic. Reducing America's reliance on China for this critical material strengthens its strategic position. It provides more options, more resilience. This find could also encourage other nations to explore for their own critical mineral resources or to develop new partnerships. The goal is a more diversified, more secure global supply chain, one that isn't overly dependent on a single source. This promotes stability and reduces the risk of politically motivated supply disruptions. It's good for innovation everywhere. Competition, when fair, often spurs progress, and a more resilient supply chain supports that. However, the path forward isn't without its hurdles. The economic viability of the Round Top project needs to be proven at scale. The environmental challenges must be managed responsibly. These are not trivial tasks, but the potential rewards are immense. For US economic competitiveness, for national security, and for the future of high-tech industries worldwide. This is a moment of opportunity, a chance to build a more secure and innovative future. The gallium beneath Round Top Mountain is a reminder that the Earth still holds surprises and that human ingenuity can unlock their potential.